Hello guys, so in my last video I set up this home page here for your app that we're going to be making. So when we click the play button, we get an image of a spaceship rotating. Now we want the play button to go to a page and we want the instructions button to go to a page. Now unfortunately we do not have that yet, but luckily I am going to be showing you how to do that in today's video. Go ahead and stop the app here. So now since we already have the play label and the instructions label up, first what we're going to do is we are going to create some scenes here. So let's right click anywhere we want, new file, and you go to iOS, source, Cocoa Touch class. Now we're going to click next, and we're going to name this second scene. Second scene. Now what this is, it's going to be going to the broken glass. It's going to be going to the play menu basically. So if you don't know what the app is going to do yet, go ahead and check out the last part. Need help finding that? Click that subscribe button down there and then click my channel name and you can find that. So we want to make sure this is a subclass of SK scene. Need help finding it? You can just type it in or you can look for it in here. I think typing in goes faster, but whatever. So then we're going to click next. And now we just want to click create. And a second scene pops up. Now, all we're going to do for this right now is we're just going to import sprite kit. Alright, and we're also going to put an override func just because we can. So override func did, we're going to do the did move to view function. I'm going to put the code in here. So I'm going to do self dot background color can equal sk color dot black color. Alright, so that's going to keep a black color now. So now what we're going to do is we're going to create a new file, Cocoa Touch class. Next, we're going to name this INST, short for instructions. Make sure it's still an SK scene. Next, create. I'm going to import sprite kit. I'm going to do override func did func did move to view. I'm going to do self dot background color. Background color is going to equal sk color dot green color. Alright, so now I can run the app, but still when I click play, this spaceship still pops up. So this has not started yet. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here, I'm going to copy this just because I can. Copy that and I'm going to go into the second scene here, paste that right there. And I'm going to go back into the game scene here and get rid of all that. Oopsies, cancel. Oop. Alright, so now I'm just going to get rid of all of that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go, when the play button is clicked, we want to go to the second scene here. So there's actually a great website explaining how to do all of this, switching scenes and everything. So what we're going to do is we got this first thing of code here, we got the second thing of code here. So I'm just going to go ahead and copy this because this is what we're going to need here. Just this, alright. So now let's go back into here. Let's paste this right here. And we don't have a name next button. We do have a name play though. So and click play. And it's going to go straight to the second scene. Now, when you click the instructions, nothing's going to happen either. Well, for sure, we're going to want some instructions, right? So we're going to copy this right here. And we're going to put it right below this. Make sure it's still in the brackets of the override font touches began. Paste it right there. Instead of this, we're going to change this to else. Name this to instructions. We're going to go to the instruction scene. So now I bet you're probably wondering, well, why isn't that working? It's pretty simple actually. Just get rid of this. It doesn't work. I don't know why it doesn't work, but it doesn't work. So now when we click play, we get to the black screen here. We get some spaceships that pop up too. We don't want spaceships though. So we're going to click stop because there's no back button yet. Click instructions, we get to this green page here. Good. So now let's add in some back buttons. Let's go into the instructions first. Let's put in a new label. So we're going to do let back equal sk label node. Oopsies. We're going to do font named, let's do some papyrus. Alright, so we're going to do back dot, oopsies, back dot font size is going to equal 30. Back dot font color is going to equal sk color dot black color, and then back dot position and is going to equal cg point x colon size dot width times, now we want to put this up in the little corner of the screen, so let's do times, let's do about 0.2-ish, comma, y size dot height times 0.8 to move it a little bit up, I mean. So now we're getting this crazy error here. Oh, you know how we're getting this crazy error? Because we don't have a, there we go. Crazy error should go away. Yep. So now when we click this back button, we want to go back to the game scene. Let's go into here and copy this right here. Let's paste it right in here. See, now we want this to go to the back, but there's no back. You know what? I'm not even done with this. So back dot text is going to equal back, and then back dot name is going to equal back, and self dot add child back. All right, back. We're going to go to the game scene. Couple us. All right, now there's some expected declarations here. That's probably because we do not have enough. It closes that right there. Should be it. Yep. So now let's play. Instructions. Where's the back button? Okay, so that's usually, you just don't see it. Let's move it right in the middle to see if it is the X that was the problem. There it is. So we just need to move it up a little bit over. It's about 5. Let's do about a 3 or 4. Let's do a 4. Let's move it up a little bit too. Let's go about a 9. 4 and a 9. There we go. Click back. Boom. You can do it for days. Alright. So now we need one for the play menu too. So let's go. Just copy this. Paste it in here. Back. Just keep everything the same. Only just so we can see it for now. We're just going to do gray color. Oops, 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 no, stop. Alright. Ooh, so we already have the touches began. So, all we need to do is copy this right here. Go back to the second scene here. I need to put it about right here. Expected declaration, probably gonna get rid of that. See if it works. It succeeded. Play. You got the back. Let's play it again. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and open up the other thing here. I'm going to go into the second scene here where all this is. And copy this right here. Just because I can. Go back into here. And then we're just going to get rid of all this right here. Put it right there. Now let's try this again. There we go. Alright guys. So once we get the playing back and everything, I think that just about wraps up part 2. So why don't you stay tuned for part 3. Part 3, we're going to be adding in, we're going to be setting up images and adding them in, I think. So, got any questions, comments? Why don't you put it down there in the comments, and see you in part 3.